everybody, this is Owen from Urbane Cyclist. Today we're doing something a little different, doing some bike fast facts on the move. Today we're checking out the Salsa Fargo steel dirt drop off-road touring bike packing rig from Salsa. So I think what's kind of cool to think about is how long Salsa has actually been in the dirt drop or off-road drop bar game. They've been doing it since early 90s, so about 30 years of drop bar bikes designed for off-road riding. The Salsa Fargo was originally designed, actually, funny enough, specifically as a bike packing bike for the Tour Divide. It's obviously gone through quite an evolution in the last 10 years. Things have changed quite a bit. We now have boost spacing, a big carbon fork on the stock build, much lighter than they used to be, but obviously super fun. All right. So I think what's interesting about the Fargo is it's effectively, the way I looked at it when I first saw the geometry many years ago, obviously it's been tweaked a little since then, is it kind of is almost like a cross-country hardtail, but adapted to be a little more suitable for touring, a little extra stability as well. So you're gonna have a slightly lower bottom bracket, but the main difference is it's specifically designed around drop handlebars. So you're gonna have a much shorter reach and a much taller stack when compared with maybe a kind of average cross-country mountain bike. So what does that all really mean? So what's fun is it's extremely stable on the tarmac or on gravel. We have this added benefit of total off-road capability. So a true dirt drop setup is usually designed specifically actually around riding in the drops. So the other added benefit here is when you have a taller stack height, you have a slightly less conventional upper position. That very natural hood position most road and gravel riders really like is considerably taller and more relaxed. So it's one of the reasons it's so well adapted to serious endurance riding, but it's also just extremely comfortable. One thing I find is when climbing, I often encourage people to sit up, get on the tops, to be able to breathe a little more effectively. But because you're already a little more upright in that hood position, it's much more manageable to actually just kind of hang out and breathe a little bit while you're climbing up steep hills. So I will say, common question is, can I do a road tour on this? You absolutely could. I don't think it's necessarily my top choice if you're a road dominant rider or gravel specific. That being said, it's probably best suited to some really chunky stuff over a lot of other options out there. So one thing I love about dirt drops is their control while descending. You can see I'm heavy on the brakes here in the drops. No chance of slipping around. So let's talk specifics. The Fargo is a triple butted chromoly steel frame, boost spacing, belt compatible, roll-off compatible. It's also got fixins for basically anything you could possibly want to accessorize. It's going to have loads of mounts all over the frame, so you can kind of build it out how you see fit. So one thing I love about this Fargo is it's a very happy medium. You know, if you want something just to kind of cruise around comfortably for hours, you want to explore some chunky roads, maybe a little single track, this is as close to a one and done type of bike you're going to probably find. Something to take note of as well. Fargo originally was designed with the wood chipper handlebars. They now come stock with the cow chipper. A little less aggressive, a little more approachable if you're used to a regular drop bar. So I find it a little more palatable for most riders. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, it's going to be kind of a middle ground for some people, and I think some people don't know what to make of it right away. But bottom line is it's a very relaxed fit, but it also means it's quite an engaged kind of feeling position, because you're not too stretched out like you might be on a more aggressive gravel or road bike, meaning you can actually utilize your elbows to kind of move around on the bike and be a little more aggressive with your actual riding. Although it feels casual, you're going to be a lot more capable to hit some rough stuff and ride on the dirt. Honestly, super fun bike. It's kind of notorious because it is, a very long-standing bike at this point. But there's that kind of lovely, wonderful nature of steel. Just feels perfect. Super fun. You should definitely check it out. But if you have any questions, feel free to throw them in the comment section. If you want to come by for a test drive, I would highly encourage it. And hopefully we'll catch you in the shop soon.